My name is Ginny McCarthy, and I'm the Director of Ministry for Health Sciences Campus. It is my privilege to offer a brief reflection here today for our community. When asked to offer a reflection, I typically turn to the readings for Sunday. On a good day, I think I turn there for divine inspiration, maybe find a meaningful message that feels relevant to share. On a tough day, I feel like I turn there for divine intervention. But this time, when I turned to the readings for Sunday, I was not disappointed. There is much to be gleaned from the readings. Namely, the message of offering people hospitality, inviting people into our homes to break bread, sharing a sign of peace. On the one hand, stirred memories, good memories of being with friends and family and community. On the other hand, it was difficult. We've been separated for what feels like half a lifetime by now. We have no foreseeable future plans for re-entering society, at least as it was. I understand that welcoming people into our homes these days looks much like this, a Zoom reality, which turns out I don't have any place that's good for Zoom. You may very well see a child run through the background here in a little bit. Our reality also looks like, if you're living in Chicago, snow this week in the end of April, at least 5 times, according to my count. What is it about these times that makes us miss our friends and family so much? Well, I think we're deeply social people. We love deeply. We rely on human connection to get us through good times, and especially to get us through troubling times, which I would suggest these are in a multitude of ways. The times where we come together as a collective people in our immediate and also in our global world. We break bread, we share stories, we look to one another for signs of comfort and hope, for that human interaction, because we were created as social people. But where is God in all of this? We look to the gospel today, and the risen Christ appears to the disciples. Thomas says, "I don't believe it's you," and with good reason, because this is the first time this has happened, right? God is present in the midst of the disciples, physically present. And Thomas says, "I need to touch your wounds. I need to see that it's really you." And Jesus allows him to do so, and they believe. And Jesus says, "Blessed are those who can believe without seeing." In other words, faith. Blessed are those who have faith. But in so saying, Jesus acknowledges that we are a people who are created to see in order to believe, that faith is something built over time, and that even when God is present in our midst, we are inclined to doubt. We don't really know what that means or what that looks like always at the immediate. It could take time, and God's big enough for that. As we hold our current reality, as we maintain social distancing, we remember our frontline workers, our essential workers, who are keeping society moving forward. We hold our reality as it is, and we look for God in the presence of this reality. We look to one another to support us in these times that are difficult, in these times that can also be good. I hope that we can find strength and courage to continue to move through these times, to allow our reality to be what it is, to look for God, and to respond to God's presence in our midst. Take good care and know of my prayer for you and for us during these times.